Hi, this is Carolyn with CD Maker. I'm going to discuss and demonstrate to you that when you put a CD into iTunes and you start to see tracks and artist names and everything, that information is not coming from the disk. That information is coming from an online database. Now, you don't see that right away because it's very natural for people to put a CD in and for all the information to come up. And if you know Jody, tell her I said hi. The titles here, the artist name, album name, and the genre. Now, the thing about this is sometimes, and I would say, we get a lot of calls because people don't understand this. Everybody confuses what you're seeing right there and calling that CD text. That is not CD text. Computers do not read CD text. Write it down, stick it on a post-it note, remember it. CDs do not read CD text. Okay, only special CD players read that. Now, now I'm going to stick in a disc that I know currently is not into the database, and it's going to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Now, as it starts to load, look up in this area. Now, of course, I'm on an Apple. You may see this differently on your computer, but it's going to be essentially the same thing. And see where it says here, accessing Gracenote Media Database. So if you're not hooked up to the internet, you're not even going to get any information. So if you are hooked up to the internet, it's going to go out. And see here, it looks like it's going to say, oh, we're not quite sure. It could be this, it could be that. Pick which one, and if it's not it, hit cancel. So I'm going to show you what happens if you hit cancel. The song names for the CD couldn't be found online. Do you still want to import the songs? Now, of course, I don't. But that does not mean that there's anything wrong with your CD because this information is not coming from your CD. Now, if you have a newly pressed disc and you experience this, what you do is you go in and you type in the title of your song. All right, the actual title of your song, not those words. Okay. For artist, you type in. You may have to mess with your little cursor like I'm doing. This is where you type in your name or your band name or whatever you're going by. Now here, this is where you type in your album title. And for genre, you can type in anything you want, but that doesn't mean that the database is going to accept it. So you're going to have to go with a very, very generic genre. So let's just say it's rock. Okay? Now, this is not enough. I mean, let's say you do this for 12 of your tracks. What you have to do in order for this information to get entered into the database, now this is not a manufacturing issue, this is something that you can do from the privacy of your own home on the sanctity of your own computer. Submit track names. All right, now I'm not going to submit this because then whoever this disc actually is, they're going to come up and it's going to say title of your album. So I'm not going to hit it, but in your case you would. Now just bear in mind it's not an immediate thing. It just means that now you're in a particular data center of this database. So there's dozens of computer centers that house this information. So it will take a while for all of them to update. And so it could take 3 months, it could take 6 months. Some people have told me it's taken close to 8 months to get in there. So that's how that works. Now, at the bottom of this video, I would like to offer you and thank you for liking us. I'd like to offer you a very exclusive offer that's only available to the people who like us through Facebook. So it's going to be something that we're going to send to your email. You can use it. It'll be good for a while, and if you can't use it, you're more than welcome to pass it on to your friend, but ideally we'd like it if you just kind of let them know we're here and tell them they can like us and get the same information. So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions about CD text, go ahead and put it on the wall. Ask us questions. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you on the other side.